Hello, my wonderful viewers. You're once again welcome to another interesting episode of Maths with Uncle Tony. And in this video, we'll do a little recap of Roman numerals and Hindu Arabic. If you have been following my video, I've done video on Roman numerals and how to write 1 to 100. But for emphasis sake, let's do a quick recap. We said that 1 in Roman numerals is I, and 2 is II, 3 is III, 4 is IV. Why is it IV? Because Roman numerals, when you have a smaller Roman numerals, from where I'm standing, this smaller one is by my left hand side, while the big one is at my right hand side. So whenever a smaller Roman numerals is at your left hand side, you subtract. That is 5 take away 1 to give us 4. If you observe, this is 5 take away 1 to give us 4. Smaller number is at your left hand side, bigger number is at your right hand side. You subtract. Then this is 5, V, 6. Then the opposite of it, that's the smaller Roman numerals at your right hand side, you add. This becomes 5 plus 1 to give us 6. Then 7 is VII, 8 is VIII, 9 is IX, because smaller number is by my left hand side. I'm subtracting. 10 is X. 11 it is XI. 12 is XII. 13 is XIII. 14 is X. This is 10 and 4. XIV. 15 is XV. 16 is XVI. 17 is XVII. 18 is XVIII. 19 is XIX. 20 is XX. This is 1 to 20. Once a child can master 1 to 20, it's easier to do any number that you wish to write. You can write from 100 to 200 to 300 to 400 to even 1000. To give you a benefit of doubt, let's look at from 100 and above. Or before then, let me write 30. What is our 30? 30 is XXX. 30 is XXX. Now, if I want to write 31, it is 30 and 1. That is XXX and 1. If I want to write 32, it is 30 and 2. That is 32, as goes on. Now, if you have 40, we have we have 40 as XL. This is our 40. Now, what about 50? It is L alone. What about 60? 60 is LX. What about 70? Is LXX. So I'm adding 10 to 50, it becomes 60. I'm adding 20 to 50, it becomes 70. What about 80? 50, 60, 70, 80. What about 90? 90 is XC, meaning that I'm subtracting 100. That is 100 is C. I'm subtracting 10 from 100, it will give me 90. Now, what about 200? 200 will be CC. Okay? What about 201? It is 201 will be 201. That is 201. What about 250? 250 will be 250. That is 200. Then I'll add 50. Where's my 50? My 50 is L. This is 250. Okay, what about 300? It's C. So what about 370? That is 370 will be 300, C. Then 70. My 70 is LXX. So what about 400? My 400 is CD. So what is 478? 478. 400 first, CD. 70. This is 70. LXX. This is 78. What is my 8? VIII. VIII. This is 478. Then 500 is D. So what about 501, 502 as the case may be? If you have 508, 500 is D, then 8 is what? VIII. What about 548? 548. 500 is D, 40 is XL, then 8 is VIII. So what about 588? 588. 500 is D, then 80 is 50, 60, 70, 80. 8 VIII. So what about 600? 600 is 500 and 100, making 600. That is DC, because 100 is smaller than 500. It's at my right hand side if you observe. That is why I'm adding. It will be 500 plus 100 give us 600. So what about 700? It is D, 500, 600, 700. Very simple. What about 800? Is 500, 600, 700, and 800. So what about 900? 900 will be my 100 take away 1000. 100 take away 1000 take away 100. If you observe, my C is at my left hand side. So I'm taking away 100 from 1000. It will give me 900. So what about 1000? My 1000 is M. So what about 2000? 2000 is M. So what about 3000? M. What about 4000? Now 4000, it is 5000 take away 1000. This is 5000. This is sign for 5000. Take away 1000. If you observe, it's at my left hand side. I'm subtracting 1000 from 5000. So what is 5000? It is V with a small hyphen on top. Now, any question given to you, just observe the pattern. If a child can memorize from 1 to 20, every other thing is repetition. Then a child should be able to know what is 30, what is 40, what is 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 2000, 3000. If the rest, once a child memorizes this, I think the rest are simple as possible. Please, if you have any question to ask, please send in your question in our comment section. Thank you very much, and don't forget to share this video. Thank you and God bless you. Bye-bye.